Oh god.
They're letting girls into our club.
Which is weird because now we have a. Yeah.
It's a clown show.
No
yeah.
clown shoes.
I said I knew this would happen. I was like, maybe we won't have to talk about She-Hulk again, but here we are talking about She-Hulk.
I was hoping that we would get to the end. When I got to the end of that episode, I was really hoping. I was like, you know what? Here's what I hope. I hope all these guys, these grifters, watch this episode and go, wow, we're total dicks, and stop talking about She-Hulk. Boy, was I wrong. They totally missed like always, they totally missed the entire point.
Well, funny you say that, because...
Is it funny or is it tragic?
I have 3 clips.
Sweet.
I have...
What do we got?
The Quartering, who we haven't talked about in a while.
Mm.
Good God. Again, that dude, I can't help how slow this motherfucker
We'll say it
speaks.
again. If he has some sort of like neurological thing that causes him to speak so slow, like
if it's a legitimate
apologies,
speaking impediment,
we're not trying to make fun of your disability or whatever. However, if it's just because you are just really just an idiot, like which it seems like, then fucking speed it up, man.
He's got
Jesus.
editors, and I feel like they need to just chop this shit up. Dude,
Fuck,
I know it'd be a lot of jump cuts, but I'm just saying, like, him and heel versus babyface are so hard because they're so fucking long-winded with whatever.
You mean
they're trying
Potato
to
Man?
say. Yes. Potato Head. British version.
Totally making fun. We're totally making fun of his appearance. We're assholes.
Yeah, you're a cow, says him about women. So, funny you mention that.
Okay.
So I have 3 clips. RK Outpost, The Quartering, and that Star Wars girl.
Okay.
2 of them will be about the twerking. One of them is actually about the opening sequence of She-Hulk.
Wait, don't play it yet. Let me guess. Which one is which? No, go ahead.
No idea.
When they decided maybe the best route for them to go on this show was to take a shot at anyone on social media or anyone on YouTube that's saying anything bad about this show. And of course, the way they did it was they completely and totally hyperbolized to be, hey, these people hate women. Look at them.
You do.
And this is the result. I just got to say, I love the inclusion of a car video in there. I really respect that they're just straight up about it. They're very much speaking to us specifically about this with the car videos. But let's watch. And again, Mr. Bug, thank you for clipping this out. I appreciate. And now, so we're going to have affirmative action with superheroes. No more female superhero, please.
He's reading the comments from the show.
They actually think their haters think.
That is you yourself have said that.
I'm pretty sure that was one of your tweets, you fucking dipshit.
And again, I'll bring this.
What a stupid fuck.
I'll bring this up again.
No, actually,
I'll bring this up again.
'Kay.
Most of those comments that are in that scene
are real.
Are from the announcement post of the show.
Yeah. And by the way, let's be real about what's going on. The people who listen to you and watch your regular bullshit, they're the fucking morons. And I am sorry for them. Because they should. I wish they had critical thinking skills, and I wish that society had treated them better, so they wouldn't be in a position where they're able to be manipulated by fucking cocksuckers like you, dude.
It's the same thing I say about people that easily fall into conspiracy theories, where I feel sympathy for them.
Society's treated them like shit. They're looking for anything to hold on to.
Yes.
Then they find YouTube.
But then they start to and all of these people that we're talking about, Ryan Cannell, a great example, talks about all of them talk about how nobody cares about She-Hulk, but he's made like 15 fucking he makes like 5
He cares.
He makes like at least 2 or 3 She-Hulk videos a day. That Star Wars girl who we're talking about, who went from not saying a peep about She-Hulk, has posted I've watched because my algorithm's fucked, so I see it on my YouTube all the time. Every single day since that show has come out.
Really?
Even before that, hey, she has talked about She-Hulk sometimes twice a day, every single fucking day.
She's mad because She-Hulk's hotter than her.
And they take a little bit of time to bitch about the Lord of the Rings show.
That's why I hate Daredevil.
You know what the funniest part is? They came in wanting to fucking hate that House of the Dragon show. And all of them with their tails between their legs. And I've seen a tweet from Quarter Black Jarrett, who's a fucking loser who works for Louder with Crowder, and he does shit with Nerdrotic.
Right.
He said, House of the Dragon is actually good. And then somebody commented, oh man, that's crazy. He's like, yeah, I didn't want it to be good either. Why the fuck are you watching entertainment this way?
Right.
That is not a way to watch something.
No.
Great example. 10 years ago, Jack Reacher movie comes out. It's Tom Cruise. I'd never seen it, never cared for it. I watched it.
It's not bad.
I didn't go in, man, I fucking hate Tom Cruise. I don't want to watch this movie. I went and I watched it, and I was like, oh, that's a fun movie.
Now,
because you know how much more fun it is to go into something, not trying to hate it, and just being like, I hope this is good.
Now, when I watched that movie, I had known that the character is like gigantic in the books. Jack Reacher is like gigantic.
Oh yeah,
and
the dude
Tom
who plays him in the
Cruise
Amazon show is much more his size.
Yes, exactly, which is a good show, by the way.
I have not watched it. I want to.
Not bad. But the movie was not bad, and and the fact that Tom Cruise is not the size of Jack Reacher didn't really make it bad for me.
But it's simply just saying, like, if you just go into watch things with an open mind, you can either
you might be like, ooh, cool.
Like, oh, that was pleasantly surprising. You know how many times I've sat and been like, I don't really care about this movie, and then I go like, oh, that was a good movie.
That was a really good movie, yeah.
But instead, you want to sit there and bitch about this movie before you've even seen it because you think it has this man-hating agenda because, God forbid, a strong female character threatens you.
Yep. Yeah, again, I just have to say it. The show is holding a mirror up to you, and if you are finding problems with this show, you're finding problems with yourself because you are a terrible human being.
All right.
You can change, but you have to sharpen your critical thinking skills and understand that you're a bigot.
The story, it is the same thing
There.
I said about
First two steps.
the conspiracy theorists.
Maybe eat a fruit cup.
I feel sympathy for you for falling into these things.
Right.
But also, whatever you cook up in your head is going to be much crazier than anything in reality.
But if you're a decent human being, you should know within like 10 or 15 minutes of falling into these holes that, whoa, this is bullshit. You should know that if you're a decent human being. So I'm not going to fucking just let you off the hook. Fuck that shit.
No, I know. But I'm saying, like,
right, yeah.
all of this stuff.
I'm sorry the society treated you to the point where you were looking for this stuff.
Yes, She-Hulk has a message. Yes, She-Hulk has a thing that it wants to do.
Yeah.
But it is in no way
it's called the
hating
betterment
men.
of society.
It is no way attacking men. You just feel attacked because it's attacking your ideology.
Yeah, because you're an ass.
Yeah.
All right, who's next?
I'm going to dock points off I'll never let people fucking forget about this. I'm going to dock points off the Batman because there's not enough good white people in it. You racist fuck.
Was that RK?
Yes.
Fucking dildo.
George Floyd Memorial. Oh, guy's neck. A cop brutally murdered a man. That's fucking funny.
Yeah, Ryan, we fucking know you. We're not going to let you forget, dipshit.
And I'm going to hang out with Alex Stein, 99, who's this patriot who stands up for the thing and thinks it's funny to troll people and bother people when they're just doing their job or they're protesting abortion.
Yeah.
Who's also a fucking 9/11 truther and an anti-vaxxer.
I was at the
so spare me that bullshit. Let's talk.
Pro-choice,
Let's the quartering or that Star Wars girl. Which one do you want to go with?
Let's go with that Star Wars girl. You know, we want to have
a little
more
fun.
representation. We're all about inclusion
Let's
here.
have a woman's
which they hate.
Let's have a woman's take. Who, by the way, this woman, that Star Wars girl, claims she read She-Hulk, claims she knows the character, and I'm sorry, the twerking scene is in line with her character.
Abso-fucking-lutely. I think she did twerk it. Yeah, anyway.
Well, they said she's mirrored pop culture her whole run. Do you remember the picture where it was a naked picture of Demi Moore, and she's got the hand bra, and she's got the baby, she's pregnant?
Revolutionary.
They did the same thing, but it was a green beach ball. Same exact pose. Like, so they've constantly used pop culture and made jokes about pop culture. So the twerking scene is not out of character.
No.
But that Star Wars girl has some opinions about this.
I bet you they're wrong.
She just...
This is a professional lawyer in her office, and that's the boss, the owner of the company. Or I guess he runs the law firm, I should say. And they're just in there twerking. Now I get it, girls.
They're not twerking
have
in his
kind
office.
Of fun you
No,
want,
she's saying
but
she
it's
saw.
Like, don't
he saw
you
them.
have respect for your job and your space in work as a professional lawyer? Why, when you have walls that are all glass that everyone can see what you're doing? If you're already uncomfortable in the fact that you're She-Hulk and green walking around, why on earth would you want your fellow coworkers that you want to respect you? Why would you be doing this? Like, I'm sorry, but I mean, if you want to be a respectable lawyer, I don't think doing this in the office is going to gain you that respect.
She couldn't decide whether to say respectable lady or lawyer.
Yeah.
Did you notice that? She's like, respectable lawyer.
But my favorite thing about
I better
this,
make sure my grift still stays intact.
all the...
Because I'm not slut-shaming She-Hulk. Yes, you are.
You know what's the stupidest thing? Of all the things that happened in that episode, the twerking scene is the thing that's talked about the most.
I can't.
It's sad.
I can't wrap my brain around one woman slut-shaming another one. And it's not even real slut shaming because it's
Keep in mind-
it's sexually like adjacent
Keep in mind
to like sex.
Keep in mind this woman.
Not even sexual.
Keep in mind this woman is doing a fundraiser for a cosplay calendar. This woman cosplays at conventions, and I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, but I'm
No,
saying you
not at
can't be
all.
a cosplayer and who is an attractive woman who likes to show off her looks. You can't just say, well, she wants to be respected, she shouldn't twerk. Which, again, by the way, if you were in her spot and you're seeing a celebrity, you're going to do something fucking goofy in front of a celebrity.
Right.
That's what happens.
And
You're starstruck.
And here's the other thing. You don't think she's trying to make sure that everybody knows exactly who she is so she can be more
I
comfortable.
also wanna-
The more you are yourself at work, the more comfortable you are.
and
And
she
if
was celebrating with someone.
you know what else? You know what else? If there's anybody looking at that and going, "Oh, I don't respect her anymore," fuck that person.
Also,
Sorry.
quick thing to point out. There's also people that be
Sorry.
like, "This is where the MCU is now," and it's like, I'm like, hold on.
I'm fine with it.
Let me check you on some things, dumbass. First of all, in the second Iron Man movie, don't interrupt me. I know you want to say something. The second Iron Man movie, he's drunk and pisses himself. We see Hulk's ass. We see Thor's ass.
Multiple times.
If Deadpool were doing that scene, you wouldn't say a fucking thing. So don't tell me you wouldn't. Okay? And again, it's a simple scene that when I saw, I had no reaction. I just
No.
went, oh,
Okay.
okay.
And then I turned it
What
off.
about my day?
Yeah, and then I turned it off and watched something
But
else.
you have made it because you have got to grift about this shit, and
yeah.
you've got to pretend to be mad about a woman celebrating
Did these
something.
guys say anything at all
And I'll
about the America's ass joke in Infinity War or in Endgame? I'll bet you they didn't.
No.
I'll bet you they didn't say shit.
They're also saying that.
I'll bet you they didn't
they're
say
also
shit
saying, they're
about
also,
the America's ass joke, which has been repeated multiple times.
And they're also saying, the same people are saying, "Well, don't catcall me. Let me shake that ass." It's not the same thing.
No.
Because her twerking with a celebrity that is known to. I'm telling you right
in
now.
her own office.
If Megan Thee Stallion came into this basement, first of all, why? But second of all, if she did come in here and she said, "Jake, twerk that ass," I would do it.
Yes.
Because it's Megan Thee Stallion.
Yeah. And then I'd have her autograph something
Exactly.
and sell it
Let's
on eBay.
have the quartering.
Oh God.
It's fine. It's fun. It's cringe. It's not for me. But like,
Okay, then shut up.
What is this?
Exactly.
Like, what is
Exactly.
this?
Argument's over.
What is this?
I don't know. You're twerking with Megan Thee Stallion. Like, I don't
You
think
get her name right.
twerking. First of all, I don't think twerking is hot. It's
Okay.
just, I don't know.
That's your
apparently,
personal
like,
preference.
Look,
That's
fellas
fine.
who like a big juicy booty. You can have them. Like, I
What?
like it.
So you
I
don't like
it
a
to
woman's
jiggle
shape?
all over the place. I prefer it to be a little, tighter.
Tighter?
But like,
Asses
that's-
jiggle, dude. I
that's
don't know what
just
to
me.
tell
If
you.
people
He just
like it.
told us
I
he
don't
likes
think
boys.
this trend of like women
It's okay, Courtney.
eating a
Come
certain
out.
way and doing certain exercises to get gigantic rear ends so that they can jiggle it all over the place. Is it a good thing? I don't think it's being a good role model. I think that the dance
Ladies.
move is obviously like objectifiable and
Oh my
is like overtly like bedroom related stuff.
Just say sex,
So,
you fucking
Slay
prude.
Queen,
He's got it.
Stan.
He can't because the algorithm will demonetize him. Another funny thing about that.
Fucking shithead.
His title, the
Absolute
title. I
shit.
just
Yeah,
want
go
to
ahead.
pull up the titles of these because this is one of those things where it's another example of them leaning into the grift of trying to make Disney sound like they're groomers.
Every woman
Because-
stop exercising because the quartering thinks that you're objectifying and you're role models and stop it.
Well, just the titles alone. You look
Do
at
you hear
them-
that? That's a billion exercise machines
Yeah.
with women on them going twice as fast. Fuck that guy. I'm going to do more exercise because if he doesn't like it, good. You know how many women listen to that and we're like,
So here-
awesome, I got a big juicy booty.
But listen to this. This is another example of him trying to make it seem like Disney are groomers because She-Hulk hits all. Listen, shut up.
I'm listening.
This She-Hulk. I'm sorry. I thought you were gonna go on another rant. She-Hulk hits the all-time low for the MCU, and woke weirdos celebrate. This is not family friendly. No shit. Nowhere does this show say it's for kids at all. It's even rated higher. It's a TV 14. It is for older people. It's not for kids. And again, that's fine if you don't think twerking is attractive. And I don't know why you have to insert your weird opinions on asses. But again, You are the worst fucking. I'm sorry. The quartering is the most obvious. The griftering is the most obvious grifter of all grifts,
Right.
because the griftering tells me he doesn't care about this stuff. It's like, it's fine, it's whatever. I'm gonna whine, but yet, all you do is sit on your fat ass. And I can say that because I'm a fat ass. All you do is sit on your ass and stare into a camera. You don't do anything worth of value.
Yeah, you don't
and yet
contribute
you act
to
like
human
you're
society
acting like,
whatsoever.
You're acting like, God forbid we make you watch a twerking scene on Twitter, which,
bet you
by
had-
the way, was your choice, you
I bet
fuck.
you had a really religious upbringing, you fucking moron.
I'm sorry. I had to get out of my system because I'm so sick of this shit.
You know, here's the thing, guys.
and I don't, I got to be honest, I don't like the vibe that the Grift report is giving off, but it has to be done.
Right, it does, yeah.
It has to
but
be
here's
done.
the thing. Let me make this real clear to you, guys. And okay, so I gather that Star Wars girl is not going to be twerking at any point, and that's fine because you don't have to. Nobody said you had to. And we've already torn apart her argument. But let me just say this: all you guys that are upset about that, if you're sitting there and a woman is twerking at you, that's a good thing, unless you're gay. Then it's,
You're
like
I don't want that.
yeah. But generally that's, hey, check out my ass. Maybe smack
I'll
it.
eat your ass.
Unless you're at a strip club, then you can't touch, okay? And if you're at a strip club, no, they don't want you. They
Nice.
want your money. Know the difference. But if you're just like at a bar and a woman starts twerking at you, that's a good
The
thing.
first reaction should say,
$1 million, bitch. I'll eat your ass.
Wow. No, yeah, if
And
your
then you
first
say,
reaction,
Pew pew,
that's
quip,
your
pew pew,
that's your
quip.
wiener.
I'm just my dick made a joke. No, but I just don't understand like the whole. I just don't get it. I don't get why they're angry. They're. It's not that they're upset. They're angry at female sexuality.
That's right.
Why? Okay.
Because there's fragile men and a grifting woman. That's it for the Grift report. Let's
Thank
talk
God.
about real quick
Fuck
because
those
we're running
guys.
out of time.
Okay. Off panel, off topic with Jake and Tyler.